Good morning, Tony Walker here, and just wanted to make a real quick video for you. Something that I may try to do if people are interested in responding, and that is to make a new YouTube video, but the YouTube video consisting of questions and answers. Um, Now, if nobody responds, then I'll take that as a no and time to focus on something else. But just thought that I would throw that out there. I received an email yesterday, early afternoon, um, and it had some questions and someone asking advice on how to handle a situation um, where they minister at. And the person said, if this is something you've never thought about or don't have any input, no problem. But if it is something that you have some thoughts on. They wanted me to share my look at it, my take at it. Um, and I did. There was a few, uh, not really personal matters, but maybe specific matters for that situation. And so I replied to them accordingly. But it was in general just a very good question. So what I may do is just kind of go ahead and make one Q&A video and just kind of answer that question, excuse me, generically, and leave out some of the specific things for his situation because I've thought about it before he even asked, and I just read an article about it. Well, something pertaining to it in the last couple of weeks, and it's something that other people had thought of as well. So again, that's just an idea. If you have any questions about, something like that, or Bible question. I'm not as big into the knives and flashlights as I used to be, but I could attempt to answer anything like that. And also the Bible type questions. What's the difference between this fairly good sized Bible and those two Bibles right there? What's the difference between those Bibles as far as construction and layout and things like that goes? So if you've kept up with the YouTube channel for a while, you know what my hobbies are, what my interests are. Although gradually over time, some of those have changed. But I would be glad to try to address that. And if you have any other questions, maybe what about this Bible verse? What about this teaching? What about this thought? I'm going to attempt to throw my hand into that pot. Um, if it is something that I can't answer or don't have a clue how to answer, rather than try to make up an answer, I'll just be honest with you and say, sorry, that's nothing I can answer. But if it is something such as the email I received yesterday, um, which was wasn't a knife or flashlight question or Apple technology question or how to podcast or anything like that. It was a spiritual question, which those of you who keep up with the YouTube channel, you know that element would be the priority, even during the secular knife and flashlight and EDC videos as well. Um, but if it is a question that I've thought about or maybe have a thought on, I'll be glad to tell you what I think about it and hope that it'll be a help. If it's an answer that you don't necessarily agree with or you think is a wrong answer, perfectly all right. That's one thing is when we hear um, things that maybe we differ with or thoughts we differ with, um, and I guess it just boils down to temperament. Some people just get so worked up on, I can't believe what so and so said, or I can't believe what so and so did. They've lost their mind. They don't know what they're doing. Um, that's just not the way I'm geared. Anyway, I'll answer the best I can, and if I can't answer, I'll be honest up front and tell you I can't answer it. But just throwing that idea out there for you. So I guess that's about it. I'll don't know that I'll have time today, but hopefully in the near future I'll try to make a first question and answer video. I've already sent the person who responded their specific response, but since it would be a good generic question, I'll try to get that done in the future. You can leave if you've got a question, you can leave a comment on this video. But doing so will also put your name on there. So if the people will see what user asked what question. If you don't care, that's fine. If you'd rather it be, you know, more not really private, but you don't want everybody in YouTube world knowing that you're the person who asked that specific question. Maybe like this person that I responded to earlier, since it was a specific issue where that person goes to church at.
It's 7:45.
Just feel free to send me an email. That address is tony@preachertony.com. If you visit the website preachertony.com and go down to the bottom, you'll see all along the bottom of preachertony.com all the various ways you can contact me and get in touch with me. So just the idea, a new series of YouTube videos on questions and answers, and suppose that's it. Take care. We'll talk later. Bye bye.